Hey everybody. So I just wanted to make this video to point out that you should try and maintain flexibility with your coordinate systems. You don't always necessarily need to choose Cartesian coordinates, for example, like horizontal and vertical for this example, like x over here, y over here. You can pick your coordinates however you want. So let's say I wanted to make this y, and I'll make this x. Right, that's totally fine. You have that freedom to choose your coordinates however you want. So if we wanted to decompose vectors b and c in terms of these coordinates, so vector b, right, the x-axis is here. So the x component of b is along this axis, which is in the negative direction. And then you think to yourself, is this opposite or adjacent 53 degrees? Right, so that's opposite. So it's negative, and then opposite, so sine. Right? And then the y component, y is here, so b is in the positive y direction and is adjacent to the angle. So that will be plus 5 cosine. Right? Let's try vector c. So x is here, so the x component is positive, and right is here, opposite the angle. So it's positive sine. Right? And then the y-axis is here, so the y component of c is also in the positive y direction and is adjacent to the angle. So cosine. Okay? And you don't even need to choose coordinate axes that are horizontal and vertical. For example, let's say I choose an axis like this. Let's say I'll make x and y like that. Right? You can totally do this. You have that freedom. And I did that because look at vector c. Vector c, the x component is 12, and the y component is nothing, right? It's one-dimensional. So that's convenient. For vector b, I need this angle right here. So let me point out a strategy. Do you see this horizontal and this vertical? Imagine, let me just draw it over here. So imagine you just take the horizontal and vertical dashed coordinate system and just rotate it clockwise 60 degrees. I say 60 because right here. So look at this is right here. Right, so like here to here is 60 degrees. So let's rotate the horizontal and vertical one 60 degrees clockwise. So that's here, and here, and here. Right, now look at this picture and look at this picture. That means this is 60 degrees for sure, right? And since we know, right, this is 90, so here to here has got to be 30, right? I didn't really draw it neatly. And then here to here is 53. So that means here to here has got to be 53 minus 30, right? So that's 23 degrees right here. Let me just draw it again. Okay, so vector b is here, which is 23 degrees. Right? So then vector b, right, the x component, x is here, and then, so b is over here, right? So it's in the negative x direction, negative 5, and then the x component here is opposite the angle, sine, right? And then the y axis is here, so the y component is positive 5, and then adjacent to the angle, cosine. Okay, so there is vector b decomposed according to this choice of coordinates. Okay, so try and practice this, and this strategy also, like rotating the coordinate systems. It's going to come up later. Okay, thanks for listening. I'll see you on the next video.